Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new chapter of One Piece, which is on chapter 1143. This chapter right here was actually pretty interesting, although there's nothing much I can really give out or maybe even want to talk about, except with except with the exception of that ending of the chapter. Although it could go both ways, and depending on how it goes, it could be either the truth or a lie. Because we all know the name Loki is many ways to one. So, if anything else, let's just get this started right away. We get to see Saul trying to stop the children, but Robin is like warning him not to touch him. When he tried to touch him, unfortunately, he gets his hand gets pierced by a lot of thorns and he screams in agonized pain. By that time, we get to see the other children right now being asleep for the time being. They end up getting news or the message through a phone, snail phone, about what the heck is going on. And unfortunately, it's really bad news. Like, the kids are like heading towards the 8th branch and there's a fire going on, and everyone else is drunk right now, not understanding the situation. We get to see the fire brigade of the giant of the giant of the Elbaf Island residents, but unfortunately they get hit by a freaking giant skeleton dreaming like thing, and they go like, "What the hell? Are you freaking serious?" Everyone's like shocked. So what's even more crazy is that we get to see one of the gods' knights or something like that, Shepherd Summers or something like that. He apparently is laughing his butt off and enjoying the heck out of this. Of course, we have to it that one of the other gods' knights, Remo Shifu Killingham, is pretty much is the one that put the kids in the dream because that's his ability. He has the I guess he has the freaking like mythical devil fruit ability involving like what you may call it, like as a dragon that brings out dream. He's a dream dragon man. As for Summers, he's the one with the thorns, with the thorn fruit whatsoever that apparently is very dangerous. But they end up talking. Of course, we get to see the freaking like three of the gods knights, Gunko, Rimoshifu Killingham, and Shepherd Summers talking with each other about the situation and that they're trying to get the children to be going to the harbor. And like I said, they're just talking, eating, and enjoying themselves, seeing how things are, and looking at the ship, looking for the ship that's docked over here. Who knows? As for Gonko, she's enjoying the meal, and then Gonko did tell everyone not to drop down your guard because Emperor Straw Hat Luffy is on Elbaf right now, and they end up wondering about the fires spreading, and they go, if they die, we'll just send the next batch over. Then we go to a scene with Loki and the others. We get to see Loki making his threat about using Ragnar. And of course, Loki on the other hand, just saying a lot of things, saying, "I'm gonna kill everybody." Harujin's like, "Wait, stop, hold on just a second." We have to it that, Zoro tells Harujin not to fall for it. Luffy, on the other hand, swore that he will beat down Loki if he does anything stupid. And we have to it that Luffy was about to attack him with the arm balloon, and then Loki on the other hand falls forward because of blood loss. Because we all know that freaking what's his name again? Figurlin Shamrock did a lot of damage to Loki. The fact that he's alive is actually impressive, but it's not too surprising because Loki's too important to die. He's not meant to die yet, if anything else. Other than that, we get to see that Loki mentions about standing was all the strength he could muster, I guess, and he's given a lot of blood loss here and there, and Luffy has some unfinished business with him. Whatever business Luffy wants to do with Loki, it's not very very good. Other than that, Ro did talk about hey, it certainly looks like someone tried to kill him, and that's a separate issue from his prior crimes. But other than that, we have to Luffy ask Harujin to help Loki out. I don't care what kind of person he is. I can't just watch him die. So despite that, Luffy still has that kind of heart to want to help him out. But other than that, in terms of full recovery, it'll take at least several months. If we're serious about treating these wounds, he shouldn't be sleeping in a place like this. So we get to see Loki having to getting treated right now, and that they won't be forgiving at the village, and it'll be a one-way ticket to execution. You go, I don't mind staying here. Other than that, the hatred about Loki is like unforgivable. Like the guy's pretty much hated throughout the village. As for Luffy, he talks about the horns that Loki has is the real deal, and they go like, "Yeah, it's the mark of the ancient giants. Our father Harold was the same." Harujin remembers his time with Loki, how him and Loki were actually brothers who came from the same father, just a different mother. But however, we get to see how Loki was actually stronger than Harujin and says, "Come on, dude, you'll never be Dad's true heir. You're just a freaking like just a guy who got abandoned by Dad whatsoever, or a mongrel." We get to see like how Loki also insulted him in the past about like oh, everyone knows you knows your mom's got dirty blood. As for Harujin, it looked like he actually wants to kill Loki for everything he's done. While everyone's like, "Hey, calm down, dude, don't do it. We had to." Harujin's like, "There's no way I can ever forgive him. He insulted my mother and killed our father. How the hell am I supposed to do that, huh?" We get to see Loki's like, "Okay, you know what? I'm so tired of this crap, alright? You want to kill me? Go ahead. Kill me right now. I don't freaking care. Because honestly, your weeping warrior thing has gotten really tiring and it's annoying. Can I ask you something? You're so drunk on all this personal drama, you can't even see the forest for the trees. Don't tell me you're really like the rest, thinking I actually killed our father in cold blood. You don't really buy it, do you?" And the chapter ends up like that, with Harujin shocked to see how Loki's trying to tell him the truth. Well, thing is, we don't really know what Loki is telling the truth or not. Thing is, I don't even know if he's even really is whether he is telling the truth or not, because we all know Loki, okay? Loki in mythology and what we read in our history and what we understand is a trickster. He's the guy that caused Ragnarok, the age of the gods, destruction. Everything goes to hell and the earth is reborn anew. That is what the mythology that we know in our world represents, or what we read up upon, okay? That much is to be said. Thing is that, like I said, and repeating myself, we don't know if Loki really is telling the truth. Oda could go into many things at once if he wants to. He could make Loki like be the trickster he's meant to be and cause all kinds of trouble, and maybe even destroy Elbaf and cause Ragnarok on Elbaf, or maybe on the world. I don't know, but we all know Loki's hella strong. But thing is, Oda loves to do these things, and we honestly, I don't even know what truth or lie is to be told of what's to come in the next chapter, possibly. We may get a big backstory about Loki and Harujin. Maybe Loki had a reason why he killed his father. But did really Loki is that kind of person to kill his father with a good reason or without reason? That's something we have yet to find out. But like I said, and repeating myself, I do apologize. Forgive me on that. We don't really know Loki is telling the truth. Because we all know what Loki is. He's a trickster. He could do a lot of things. He could lie. He could do this and that. And he could cause you pain afterwards. So we'll have to find out. If Oda is really trying to put Loki as an innocent guy, I really hope it's very convincing. I mean, like I said, and repeating myself again. Sorry for saying those things over and over again. I don't really know if this could be the truth. So we'll have to find out. Oda, do your best, man. I mean, like, it'll be interesting how you handle Loki in this arc, because I always thought of him as the kind of antagonist getting ready to, like, bring in Ragnarok. And we all know Ragnarok is the destruction and renewal of something. So we'll have to find out. So until then, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.